everybody, welcome back. Welcome to a new video and welcome to another wonderful product of nature. Today's product originates from Central and South America. Its price ranges according to its color, and most of us know them as vegetables. But are they really? Let's find out. Let's talk about bell peppers. So, bell peppers. They are also called sweet peppers, and they are related to chili peppers, they're related to tomatoes, they're related to breadfruit. Bell peppers like warm climate. We don't find them in cold countries. They begin with a seed. The seed is planted. The plant is short to medium tall. It creates a flower. The flowers of the bell peppers are pollinated only by wind. They don't need any insects or animals to transfer the pollen. And from the flower grows the bell pepper. Their season is between July and November. Now, from the time they are planted, it takes about 60 to 90 days for us to see a crop, and then 3 to 4 weeks to change color. So are bell peppers a vegetable? Some people debate that. Actually, scientifically speaking, the botanical science, once the plant has a seed, and the seed brings a crop, and the crop has flowers, and the flower turns into an edible fruit, then it's categorized as a fruit and not a vegetable. So scientifically speaking, bell peppers are fruits. But of course we all consider them vegetables because they're not as sweet as fruits. They don't have the juice like fruits. We cannot juice them, like oranges or other fruits. They contain a lot of fiber that we can actually feel when we're eating them, just like every other vegetable, and they're not as sweet as fruits. So we've used them in salads, the way we cook them, and we treat them like vegetables. So everybody knows them, that they are vegetables. But scientifically speaking, they are fruits. Okay, so let's take a closer look at bell peppers. Bell peppers come in various colors, such as red, yellow, orange, and green. This is really unique for a vegetable, to change and become all these colors. Now, the thing that we need to know about the bell peppers here with the colors is that the green peppers are actually unripe peppers. They are considered unripe because this is the first stage of the bell pepper. And then after the green, they will either become red, yellow, or orange according to its variety. So all bell peppers start out with green. Green peppers, because they're not ripe, they are slightly more bitter in flavor than, and when I say bitter, I don't mean like bitter, but they don't have the sweetness that we find in the other three colors. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks for the bell peppers to ripen, to go from green into the color of their variety. Have you ever wondered why the yellow, the orange, and the red are more expensive than the green ones? That's for 2 reasons. The one reason makes them all a little bit more expensive as vegetables, and this is because they need to be aesthetically good in order to be accepted in the market, or what we call cosmetically perfect. These would be like cosmetically perfect for the market. They are firm, they don't have any bruises, they're good, but we also find things like, going to show you here, like this bell pepper. I mean, it's perfectly all right and it doesn't lack nutritionally, but it does not fit into the market as aesthetically good, as cosmetically perfect. This means that the waste factor is high, and this is the one reason that brings their price up. Now, regarding the colored ones, the second factor is related to the color. After the green is whole and starts to ripen and get its color, this phase, the 3 to 4 weeks, is very crucial because the colored ones are very sensitive. They are sensitive to cold, they are sensitive to rain, they become more delicate, and I'm going to cut through one here so that you can see even their skin is a little bit more delicate. They may be exposed to fungus, to insects, so they need to be well taken care of so nothing will happen, no bruises, no marks, until they are fully ripe into their color. And this taking care of them is expensive. It makes them more expensive than the green because they need to be protected so as to come to us, you know, in this beautiful form that they do. Again, not that the ones that are not, they're not edible or that they are, you know, not good to be eaten or they lack their vitamins or their values. We mentioned that bell peppers like warm weather, and this is where we find them, where they grow in the different regions. But it was also seen that a little bit of cold does them good. So in those warm weathers and in those warm areas where they grow, if there is a period of low temperatures, it turns out that that gives them a little bit more of a sweet taste. We also have the variety which is pointed bell peppers, and their skin is a little bit more skinny, let's say. You know, this is the green bell pepper, and it has a thicker skin, you can see here, whereas this one has a thinner skin. You can see the seeds here of the bell peppers. These are the seeds that are being planted, you know, to get the bell peppers. These are the ones that are used usually. They are dried and they are turned into powder, and this is the known paprika that we use in cooking. Okay, so we have the different colors here. You can see there's a slight bruise, but that's absolutely fine and it doesn't really hurt. So beautiful, beautiful colors, and which we can use and take advantage of when we are cooking. So let me cut through here. And you can see the bell pepper from the inside. Still, though, you can, I mean, it takes it, you need to feel it, that the green is sort of tougher, whereas the colored ones, you can notice that they are ripened and they're definitely sweeter, you know, than, and here if I take you can see the seeds, which are so beautiful, and these are the ones that are planted. Okay, so, all right. So, what about their nutritional value? What do they offer? Fresh or raw, and we keep saying that again, that cooking destroys certain nutrients, especially vitamins, so we talk about when they are eaten raw, and bell peppers are definitely consumed raw. They could be cooked, but they're definitely consumed raw. They are about 92% water. An average bell pepper gives us around 2 grams of fiber, and you can notice that when you're chewing on it. It gives about 30 calories, so it's pretty neat. An average pepper, which is about 100 grams, provides us with 170% of the vitamin C that we need on a daily basis. And the red variety, the colored variety, especially the red and the yellow, they provide 3 times as much vitamin C as the green pepper. Other nutrients, we have vitamin B6, which is very important for red blood cells, vitamin K, which is for blood clotting, potassium, which is good for the heart, folate in pregnancy, vitamin E, which is for the nerves and the muscles. They also contain a lot of vitamin A or beta-carotene, and we see the color here, beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A, and that is very good for the eyes. So it's vitamin C, vitamin A, and protection of the red blood cells. So they are rich in antioxidants, but of course there is a difference between the colors, and as we mentioned, there is for example, triple the amount of vitamin C in the red and the yellow than there is in the green. But there are also other small micronutrients. For example, capsaicin, which is in the red one and it's good for the eyes. We have the violocyanthine, found more in the yellow. We also have lutein, and lutein, which is very good for the eyes, especially for people who have an issue with macular degeneration. It is abundant in the green, but it's totally absent in the colored peppers. So either way, I mean, when you buy peppers, my advice would be always have a variety like everything else, you know. You can buy the green or you can buy the red. Don't stick to one color so that you can, you know, take advantage and benefit from all of them. So how can we include bell peppers in our diet? Well, it's very simple. We consider them a vegetable. Whatever you consider them, they're very easy to include in the diet. Usually, you know, put it in salads, but I always find the bell pepper a very handy vegetable fruit. If, you know, you come home and you really don't have time to make a salad or whatever, you can just take one bell pepper and eat it, because it's definitely one portion. It's sweet, it's just lovely. So we always stress that you need to increase your fruit and vegetable consumption. This is a very nice way of including the vegetable in your diet, because, you know, like small carrots or cherry tomatoes, you know, bell pepper is another one that you can just even have in a Ziploc, you know, in a bag with you, whether you are at work or outside the house or even at home if, you know, you are in a rush. It's a really great choice because it's clean, it's simple, it's just about right in the amount, so it's really lovely to have. You can eat it raw. You can use it in different, you know, dishes when you cook, in casseroles and stews. You can use it, you know, you can stuff it. There's a lot of recipes where you stuff bell peppers, roasted, but another thing is that you can also pickle it. So don't forget that pickles are something that they really give a nice taste to the different dishes, to the different meals that we have. And making pickle is not really difficult. We described how to make onion pickle in the onion video. I'll have the link at the end of this video. It's really not that tough to include bell peppers in our diet. So, what's to remember about bell peppers? Well, all bell peppers, first of all, don't forget, they start out green and then they acquire their final color. They are very, very low in calories, they are rich in fiber, but they also have so many good nutrients. And whether you consider them a vegetable or a fruit, they are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, especially in vitamin C, vitamin A, and various carotenoids. So please do include them in your diet, because remember, the closer we are to nature, the healthier we are. This is the end of this video. If you like the content, then please click the subscribe button underneath the video so that you can be notified every time a new video comes up. Join our Facebook group for discussions and comments. Find us in Pinterest and Instagram for the beautiful gallery of photos of the different beautiful products that we talk about here. And thank you, and see you next time.